Hey, what's up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. How are you enjoying Season 3? Do you have your victory umbrella yet? This was from the live stream. This is one of the favorite victory umbrellas I think we've had in a while. People are pretty hyped about it. It's just unique, right? It's funny. It's unique. And yeah, have you found success this season so far? One thing I have heard is that, movement is a little lacking. And other than that, though, weapons are fun. Map changes are awesome. Let's start with a couple important map changes. I'm not going to go through every single one, but a couple things that you should know about if you don't already. Vaults and high card spawns have been added to Eastern Watch, Secluded Spire, and Meadow Mansion. The previous 3 vaults do remain, though, and only 3 high card gangs spawn, meaning it is randomly now 3 out of 6. So the vault system's different. Not every single vault is going to have a boss spawn, and so only half of them are going to work every single game. I'm into it. I think this will actually split up a lot of the early game more, which is going to make for a more fun mid game. I'm here for it. It's going to feel fresh. The fights are going to feel different. The Northern Ruin is another temple with multiple puzzle rooms. The walls cannot be broken to cheat, and you must give an item. Guess the statues and solve the flames to enter the loot vault. So there is some puzzle vaults around the map as well. I haven't had a chance to try this out yet, but there's your instruction. And then jungle biome islands are being pulled into this island from Spawn Island as well, right? That way we kind of knew that from early on this chapter, how it was going to work, right? There were floating pieces from the start, and eventually more and more of these pieces would be pulled in to our chapter map. Right? Upcoming backpack minigun. This is sometime this season. It's a heavy weapon with high damage, an extreme rate of fire, and a huge magazine size. Very inaccurate unless aiming down sights from a fixed position and firing in short bursts. Some other unfinished weapons that we should see this season: the wheel grenade, the big wheel grenade, MK Alpha assault rifle. Mythic version is to be dropped or is dropped by Relic Jungle Boss NPC. I haven't fought this guy yet. And chain grenade. So I think the MK Alpha is a good sign for people wanting to see more of the 7 down the road, maybe as soon as the end of this chapter, as of course the MK is a 7 designed weapon. This is the alpha version. It looks a little different, but seems to function the same. Competitive wise, they made a massive post about competitive. I'm not going to go through all of it. I'll link it down below. But one thing you should be aware of is they're introducing a new way to earn tournament points. I'm not sure if it's in all tournaments, like the big FNCS and stuff. It's kind of weird if it is. Opening a combat cache, opening a vault, and capturing the rifting in POI, the rift POI, right? You actually get competitive points for completing these tasks in game. I don't know. I'm not going to judge it right away. It does seem a little weird in a competitive format, especially, like I said, if they do bring this to like major tournaments such as FNCS. It's the hot drops are probably going to be more hot now because you get points for opening a vault, combat cache. The rift POI is going to be a massive battle. It is going to promote mid-game, early game fights. I guess maybe that's their goal. Innovator Sloan is already in the item shop. I'm picking her up right away. She's back. Welcome back. And on the topic of her and the battle pass, reminder: 1 day left for you to earn a free battle pass. If you've already done it, if you already have the battle pass, I'll give you the Sloan outfit instead. All you got to do: join my new map, Tactical Nuke Free for All. Submit proof of your highest total eliminations in one match to Team Rush FN, the Twitter account. The goal of the map is to get the highest kill streak you can. It's a gun game, and a tactical nuke is a 20 kill streak. Top 7 or so get a free battle pass, and I'm going to choose 3 who submit at random. Let's talk a little bit about Sloan, the story behind Sloan. How is she back? Well, someone rescued her when the tank collapsed in collision. She has plans for the island and discovered the now abandoned jungle biomes technology was built by refined kinetic ore. There's a telescope that's also involved in all this. There is a little bit of voice voice lines we know about. I will go through all of them, just not today. We're going to do the highlights. So Sloan to Stellan, I know what you are, even if you don't. To Relic, just because you got me back on my feet doesn't mean I owe you. Okay, Relic got her back on her feet. To Trace, these glyphs are the key to all of this. And then if you talk to Sloan as Gunner, she says this, I told you I'm done. This means that she's probably no longer loyal to the Imagined Order, and, you know, perhaps the reason she was in it initially was her fear of Geno, but now that he's gone, she feels free. Either way, Akko says there's a chance here for redemption arc, and I said this the first time I found out that Sloan was coming back and that she wasn't a snapshot, it's actually Sloan returning. I was excited because of the redemption arc, right? The arc we can see in her character development. That's something I'm looking forward to, and I think there's a chance it happens based on the initial voice lines and things that we know about her. New 0 point info. It is now petrified with whale groan distress sounds. Yeah, that's actually what they're called, whale groan in the files. It has some files for 2023 and 2024, which according to FireMonkey might indicate that it is time traveling. The Era outfit also has a 0 point time travel thing. Lastly, it has files for Zero Lava. So yeah, 0 point, it's back in action. Something weird's going on. It's distressed, it's stressed out, and possibly time traveling. This is obviously, there's a lot of big buildup for the end of this chapter, possibly the end of this season, and I'm all for it. I'm excited to see so much going on. Other story quests that are happening this season, they'll be in the form of doing adventurous challenges for NPCs. We'll start by bringing a last reality artifact to Aura called Chalice of Cubetastrophe. In week 2, we'll be completing quests for Sloan. A couple lines here. Reports confirm the Chalice of Cubetastrophe is in this rainforest, a powerful item made by the cubes capable of leveling the entire island. There's also something else related to this quest. In the notes, Oro's emblem can be seen, indicating him and Aurelia have something to do with the jungle biome, right? We remember these characters. They're involved here somehow. A lot of old, you know, kind of famous storyline characters are making a return for the build-up of the storyline this season. And once again, I'm here for it, man. Finally here, there's a statue of Relic, but with a style we do not have in the Battle Pass, maybe a storyline character. I think so. I think Relic is going to be more important to this storyline than we think so far. He is my favorite skin in the Battle Pass, I will say, by far, to be honest. His styles like pushed him over the top for me. Let me know, what's your favorite skin in the Battle Pass? Couple more big pieces of info before we end today's video. Some Chapter 4 Season 3 dailies this season mention items that are not currently enabled in the loot pool, such as the Repair Torch, the Shockwave Hammer, bows, and the Dial-A-Drop. Expect these to come soon. Some other weapons being worked on this season: a new pistol, an explosive repeater, and a mythic explosive repeater. The explosive repeater is in the trailer as well, right? This is the weapon that was that has the pump sound that was in the trailer. Yeah, and I guess it's explosive, right? It seems like a mix between a rifle and a shotgun, and I guess it's got an explosive piece to it, and it's called the repeater. Coming at some point this season. Finally, one final voice line from Optimus Prime, and it's bad news. Let's take a listen.
Greetings. My name is Optimus Prime. If you are hearing this message, the time has come to make your escape. This reality is doomed to collapse, but hope is not yet lost. I cannot sustain this broadcast for much longer. Listen, and more will follow.
This reality is doomed. Man, there's so much buildup that there's maybe a chance we get a live event this season, or it's going to be a multi-season buildup for, of course, the end of the chapter, which is happening around November, December. Either way, this map's in trouble, I think, a little bit sooner than we thought. Thanks for watching. Touch the like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.